Hi guys, my name is Nana Miracle, aka Nana Made in China, and you're welcome once again to China's Avenue. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel. We're going to be having lots and lots of conversations regularly. But today, let's talk about how, if you have already seen the caption, we're going to go into it because, we are in the industry. I'm doing what I'm doing already. Yes, of course, the same thing, gossip, which I don't think I'm going to stop ever, EVER, ever. Yes, and then a couple of times, when celebrity stories come up, I host these stories, talk about them, gossip about them. And some of these vital celebrities that people actually love, see me with them, talk about them, and like, it's which kind of Mcbrown, and then Mcbrown is one big person that I personally love. Like, I can't even talk about it because like those people that yeah. You feel me? And yeah, I've met Mcbrown a couple of times, so I'm just gonna take you guys through, the process and how everything came together, and what happened on that day. Because this October actually marks a year that I met her. A year or two. Come on, let me go. So yeah, it's actually 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So let's just go straight into what happened. So it was, I don't know, I remember it was a Saturday, and we had to go to Sky Bar to go and watch this beautiful performance by Efia. And oh god, the performance was nice. So I was with my friends. I was with London, the creator. I was with I don't know. I was with Jay Skyline and a few other people. I think, but those are the two people that I left the house with to the event. So I was actually invited by Efia. Is that Terry? Okay, so sorry, that was the dog in the chasing the chicken. Crazy. So I went there with Skyline and London the creator to Sky Bar. I will go there around 9:30, kind of too early actually for such a program, because we were there till like 11 p.m. The program started at 11, and these white people started coming in, some black Americans. So like probably 10 to 11, the place was kind of choked up a bit. But we had to go backstage because I came with a fear. So we had to go backstage. We were there for a while, and then from nowhere, from where we were seated behind, you know Sky Bar. If you don't know Sky Bar is a very beautiful tall building that is right opposite the Accra Mall. I think there are pictures. It's a very beautiful nightlife view here in Accra. You should pass by that place. It's amazing. So we're sitting behind where the lights of Accra is on. Everything is shiny, shingly like New York behind you. That nice place. And here we spotted one woman coming. So we all thought like it was like a white woman, because already there were white people there. But then my friend tapped and was like, Mcbrown. Because my friends obviously know I love Mcbrown. They're like, Mcbrown, look, that's Mcbrown coming. Then I looked there and I spotted her in a black gown and a black head piece. And you know how fair she is in the black at night. Beautiful. So already I was uncomfortable because because we are literally talking about Dean and Mcbrown. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, I love Mcbrown. Like, I love her so much. Like, so much. Oh god, I love her. So, she sits down with her husband. The show is going on. It starts. Efia starts very slow. So we're in the Odoyedo, besting me, all those moves. Oh my god. Oh. But at that time, she hasn't seen me because I was behind. And I saw the waiter bring them a glass of wine. A bottle of wine. And then she poured a glass for her husband. All husbandy with her husband and all. They are very Okay, let's just watch a little snippet from the show where Efia was singing a song by Akabwa, And now like this was literally the day I was there. I saw the kiss, but I don't know how. For some reason, the camera guy captured the moment. So let's watch Mcbrown and her husband share a kiss.
I need someone to call my own. I need someone to call my own.
Yes, they kissed, and like in front of all of us. And before the kiss, she was like, "I love you," and it was like, "I love you too," and then they kissed very deep. It's on the screen now. This deep kiss happened right in front of my eyes. So the show was still going on, and Efia played a jam. I don't know, I don't remember, but then it's going to be okay. It's not a song. You know, Efia has this thing that she does in a performance where she allows like the guitar to play something. So like sankataka, 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 then she'll keep quiet. Then the guitar will play. Then the same thing, then the pianist will play. So like different sounds, but the same rhythm, right? And then she called me like, Nana. So I came, and then when it was my rhythm, I danced. And Mcbrown saw me, and she was screaming. She was like, you like that? Hey, hey, yeah, you. And then I'm like, yes, it's me. But then Mcbrown is screaming because of seeing me. I don't know, at this time of the day, really. Busy. So, like, she literally like called out to me like, "Hey, yeah, you, Nana." Now I was so happy. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And you know, I continued dancing. The show was over. You know, after that happened, and she called me. You know, I was having a little sound, I still might get in there. I'm like, oh, like my brother, but you know, like it's a very small space between like her husband, herself, and the white people, and like those who were at the program. We were like dancing around literally. So I didn't go there yet. But after the program, I called a photographer to take a picture of me and her. Then when she saw me, she offered to hug me. I mean, I met her 3 times. Yeah, I've met her 3 times. This is the first one. She offered to hug me, but then this was an Efia show. I have danced my ass off. I was literally sweating, so I was like, "Oh, my patrol, me, he's sweating," you know. And I was wearing a coat on like a small guitar suit. It was a long coat, so I was hot. I was literally sweating. If you look at the pictures from the event, you can see that there was sweat all over me. She was like, "No," and she hugged me, and she smelled fucking nice. I feel like I can smell the scent now, but it's not here. You know, like that moment that you can never forget in your life. Yes, I can. I remember the scent vividly, but my name is Priko. But it smells so nice, and she hugged me, and I had already called the photographer before I went to her. So I just told her, "Patron, please take a picture." So we turned and we're taking the pictures, and then like all actors, we were like, and she was like, "Hey," I said, "Yeah, I see any AJ, yeah, fake go." She was like, "Yeah, fake go." I'm like, "Say acting now." And then we took, and then the photographer went, and then she was like, "Oh, you're kind, I can't tell you guys," but then you know, she's like a mother figure to me, the figure in the industry and all that, and then she advised me on, you know, how to go to the extent of talking about people, what to do, what not to do, and some little secret things that I know that are going to help me for the rest of my life that I'm not going to tell you. So that one there is for me. But what you have to know is she advised me. Yes, simple and sweet, yeah. So I told her about her shows that I have done about her on my concert show. She was like, "Oh, I mean him, Meshe." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, Midase." It's like, I ain't, but I know what's so come you want some say. But we are very good here talent. I'm like, okay. And then like guys, me in the packet wow. And then my Mcbrown watches my show though. Like I'm not a small boy. I mean, me a small boy. Before you talk to me, wash your teeth 7 times. Wash your hand with soap and running water before you talk to me. Because I'm not a small boy. Okay. So number 2 of me meeting around Mcbrown. This was a day that United Showbiz wanted to do social media sensations and people who grew out of social media and broke out into the limelight. And I went to UTV at around 8 p.m. So she had just come from the like all made up, ready for the show. Like we were all ready, and then she saw me. She was like, "Nana, I want to sing." She has a calm aura. It's not even an omen. It's like a very calm, believing aura. Like, Nana, I want to sing, and I don't know if because maybe I like her too much too. Because I'm like, me patrol you. Like, I don't know. I'm like, yes, my queen, me patrol you. That kind of thing. So.
To you, Nana. Yeah. Nana from China.
Nana made in China.
Nana made in China. I don't know a toy, Anna.
Then she went to sit down, and the show went on. After the show, we did some snaps that, you know, I had her touching me, like Mcbrown touched me. It's like, Nana Mcbrown and his hand coming, like, has Mcbrown touched you before? So, there too, you know, she advised me before Father Dixon brought us the money. And then, like, such a nice feeling. She said, like, Nana Mcbrown, no one can see her. No picture was so very important. Oh yeah, Father Dixon comes with an envelope. It's like life around rich people. God, I don't want to get out of this dream. And when Father Dixon passes by you, wearing like a normal, simple jalabia, but we say it is pretty in a sense. Try me say it is pretty in a sense. It's like, inshallah, we get money. Yes. That was the second time. And then the last one was total vibes, like hard vibes. I think my sequence of meeting her has been climbing very high. Because the first one, you know, at a live band show, very calm, just hugs and pictures and advice. Second one, at a live show, seeing her couple of more hours, closer, you know, touchy and all that. And the last one, I was hosting an event. I was the MC. Of Royal Couture's 10 years anniversary at a private destination, a private party with a few celebrities and then family and friends of the celebrants. So shout out to Tima Kumkum, she was the plug for that wedding. We were there, something came through. And then, I mean, I don't know, but I think there was live band going on that day. So this live band guy was singing and then Mcbrown popped in and then I was the MC, so I was like, Mcbrown. They were singing a particular song, a song about a woman. My woman, just like a woman. It's a reggae song. I don't know, but it's anyway. Like a woman, then like a woman again. So she walked in. I'm like, yeah, it's a woman. You can't woman who see me now. Mcbrown, woman of the year, and that was the day that Shatawale went to the. That was the day after Wale went to the United Showbiz, and he went to tell that guy Arnold say his shoe is 2.5 that day. That was after. It was a Sunday, right? So she walks in. I'm like, hey, Mcbrown, no, this Shatawale, those kinds of. Then she walked in, came to me, she did me like this, took the mic, and then she joined the guy for the live band. They were singing, and it was like vibes. And when people saw her too, everybody came over the stage, and it was so crowded. And for the first minute of her income, there was a hyped show. The place it was like people came from somewhere again because in like 5 minutes the whole place was crowded. People were screaming, dancing. I said, no, I bought the from. It was beautiful. And then she went into the room when like the place calmed down, and I went to see her, give her tissues, sanitizer and all that, cause you know, corona and all of that shit. And that is the third time that I met Nana Mcbrown. I'm just doing this video because I love her, and I always want to debunk the reason that, or the quotes, or in that school of thought that people think that your role models have to be your rivals or something. Can't your heroes be people that you're going to work with too? Because I mean, I love this person. Why do I have to compete with the person, right? Yeah. So yeah. Those are the 3 times that I have met Nana Mcbrown. And now I'll see if I meet any celebrity and then it's worth it. I'm going to bring it. This is Nana Made in China, and you were logged on China's Avenue. Please, our outfits God Day with Day is out. If you haven't got yours, get yours and wear it. Rock it everywhere because your friend's brand is a brand. God bless you all. Nana Made in China. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, China's Avenue. like, share, comment, follow. Leave your comments in the text box below. God bless you. Amen.